Majeski1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 2, and this is going to be another episode of our season with Ty Majeski's number 60, not iRacing Ford. In this episode, we are going to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the North Carolina Drive for the Cure 300. In the last episode, we went to Dover International Speedway and assassinated Joey Gase multiple times. Quite to my dismay, he's still alive. I hate that. We had our share of mistakes, and Joey Gase made sure to capitalize on that to piss me off even more than I already was pissed off. But somehow, we got ourselves a 19th place finish. Last time we went to Dover, we finished in 34th, and this is in the playoffs, so I guess I can't be that disappointed. We are still in 6th place right now, still above the cut line, which is going to be actually reached once we finish this race. It's going to start off the next round of the playoffs. Here is the schedule. Next weekend, we're going to Kansas Speedway for the Kansas Lottery 300. A lot of 300-mile races, and then the O'Reilly Auto Parts 300 at Texas. I actually think we should win at Texas because Texas is one of my really good tracks, considering it's my home track. There's no track in Louisiana. I doubt there ever will be because Louisiana is famous for having NASCAR fans, but for some reason it doesn't have a NASCAR track. You know, it's a southern place. We should have a NASCAR track, but we don't. But anyhow, here are the standings. We should actually look at the playoffs. Elliott Sadler won the last race, which means he's locked into the next round after this race is complete. Justin Allgaier's gotten a win, and for all we know, I might win at Charlotte because Charlotte is another track that I'm pretty good at. I mean, I'm better at Charlotte than Dover, and yet somehow at Dover I finished 19th, so we should finish better than 19th in this episode. Below the cut line, we got Ryan Reed, Daniel Hemrick, Eric Almirola, and Harrison Rhodes. Hope none of them guys win in this race, because if they do, then that makes it less possible for me to make it into the next round because they get locked in, of course. Let's go ahead and get to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Our last Charlotte race was a day race, and I think this is going to be a night one because, as you can see, it's like sunset or afternoon right now, which means it's always going to be a night race in that setting. The walls are yellow. Why are the walls yellow? They used to be black. Now they're yellow. They should be green, if anything, because Monster Energy, their sponsor, is green. They were yellow because of the Sprint Cup and their yellowness. I don't know, let's just get to qualifying. Here we come, our first lap of qualifying. I'm going to try dive in all the way from the outside, just so we can reach the bottom and stay there as long as possible. I think I could have stayed up high longer, but I underdrove this corner because it did not slide up to the top on its own. If it slides up to the top on its own and doesn't hit the wall, then that's basically a perfect corner. Otherwise, not really. Okay, start getting off the gas. Okay, it's going to stick. I less underdrove this corner this time, but still could have driven both of them faster. Hopefully we get a start in the top 30. Yep, top 30. That sucks because it's on the outside. If it's a even number, they put you on the outside. If it's not a number, they put you on the inside. If you're on the outside, then you're more likely to get passed by everybody because, you know, inside advantage. I didn't even take a look to see who's going to be starting on pole. Ross Chastain's going to be starting on the inside of me. Joey Gase, I hope you die. Eric Jones starting on the pole. If he wins this race, and he's getting locked in. And the last episode, Elliott Sadler won the first stage, the second stage, and the last stage. Dominated the whole race. I mean, if I don't win this championship, I think I would like to see Elliott Sadler win this one, because I was originally going to do this LP with Elliott Sadler, but someone else was already doing an Xfinity Series championship with him. And I wanted Elliott Sadler to win the championship in the Xfinity Series in 2017 in reality, but that didn't happen because of Ryan Prius, stupid Ryan Toyota Prius. I hate him. Well, I don't hate him, but I hate the fact that he was in the way whenever he was not even a chance at winning the championship. Everybody's throwing that owner's championship shit in my face, but the green flag's out. We're underway for 4 laps, which is going to be the first stage. I need to get to the inside as soon as possible. Damn it. I tried slowing up so that I can get clear of Ross Chastain, but then Logano gets underneath me. Now the 07 car's underneath me. Everybody's underneath me. Everybody wants a piece of my dick. I'm getting tired of this game right now. Or at least these guys, and the fact I couldn't get to the inside. I don't know. Hit the apron trying to get underneath this guy. That was one ballsy move. Okay. We gained a position in the first lap of the first stage. These guys are slowing down a ton on the outside. That might have been why we had so many wrecks last time we came here. I just need to try to keep off of everybody. Hi, Joey Gase. Faggot. Okay. They're bumping into each other and moving all over the damn place. Ugh. I'm just going to criticize Joey Gase's existence every time I see him now at this point because... Okay, somebody wrecked and we had a caution that's going to end the first stage early. I didn't need that. So I guess the second stage is going to be longer. I don't know what the caution was. Joey Gase, I don't even want to look at you. I swear to God, I'm beginning to hate looking at that 52 car more than a freaking bar of Snickers in a grocery store. It's sad. I've stayed to my vow. I have not eaten a single bar of Snickers since that crap happened at Chicagoland in NASCAR 08. Okay, we're not taking a pit stop. Well, we're in 23rd, so we're going to come to the restart on the inside. I really hope we have more laps in the stage due to the first stage being shortened. Team tell us whenever we get to the start-finish line. I really wish I could just call it start line or finish line, but it's called start-finish line because it starts and finishes the race. And there's a slash in between those words when you say it, but you don't say slash. It's so weird. But we're going to have 5 laps in the stage. I think the second stage might have been 4 laps long even. Well, not 4 laps long. It would have been 4 laps if that caution hadn't happened, but because it didn't, maybe it was 5 laps. I really hope we didn't just lose laps that we could have actually used. Almirola actually let me underneath him to pass. And he's behind the cut line, so I want to finish in front of him. I want to finish in front of every driver in the playoffs. Whatever. Let's just finish the best we can. As always. Sometimes I finish the best I can, and the best I can finish is 34th at Dover. We might find ourselves getting a top 10 at the end of stage 2. I am all over the place. JC, calm your tits down. This is just pathetic. You're all over the damn place. You're just zigzagging down the backstretch. You drive like AI. That's nasty. Hi, Ryan Reed. What the heck is Brandon Jones doing? What is everybody doing? They're all... I'm zigzagging. They're zigzagging. I don't have any particular reason to zigzag, but they're AI, so they're stupid, and that's their reason. I'll just watch the 33 car, Brandon Jones, go from the bottom to the top of the track. That's not safe. You don't go from anywhere to anywhere at a track unless you're trying to pass somebody. They're not... That came out of nowhere. Freaking apron. Did my driver actually just shift down to 3rd gear? Okay, guys, calm down. I had my situation. You don't need to make it worse than it already is. People just bouncing off of me. Freaking aprons in this game. And in half of the NASCAR games ever created. They got aprons that just take you off for not being realistic. I mean, if you hit the apron in real NASCAR, it makes you loose. It doesn't toss you sideways. Then you got NASCAR 06 Total Team Control, which created one of the best LPs I've ever done. But the aprons in that game, they turn you into a freaking tornado. I'm JC1424. I don't like being turned into a tornado. Fuck you, Cole Custer, for driving me up the track off the corner. Wow, I've just been stuck on the outside the past lap, losing positions. And that apron screwed up everything. Right back at you, dipshit. Okay. Let's see if we can have 15th at the end of the second stage. I was hoping to get in second place. Why are all these guys at the bottom of the track? That's not how you enter a corner. And he's going to wreck in front of me. And I somehow managed to actually receive that position. Stop entering the corner like a moron. And stop actually making it work, because you should not be able to make the entry to a corner like that from that position. That irritates me, the fact that he can actually make that work. He had to drive so slow to get it right, so I just pushed him right out of the way. Except he didn't go up the track, he just stayed right in front of me. Are they not pitting? We have 16 laps remaining, we have 8 laps on field. I'm just gonna do the right thing, I'm gonna use my brain. I'm just gonna... Well, we got a bunch of cars to pass and a lot of wrecks to avoid, because they're going to be driving on horrible tire wear. They decided not to pit. They have to pit, and because they didn't take their pit stop after stage 2, I guess we're going to win this race and definitely make the playoffs. So, I could just drive around in circles, try not to crash into people, which I've been trying to do, but quite frankly, it's not been working whatsoever. I've just been hitting everybody. And I think it's their fault, because they move around a ton here. You can see them just zigzagging and wobbling all over the place. I'm going to relax and talk about a new CD that I got today that was actually a censored version. I ordered Phobia by Breaking Benjamin today. Well, I ordered it on Saturday, and then I got it on this Monday. and I put it in and it had censored tracks on it, and I'm just sitting there thinking, how did I manage to order the censored track? And what happened was I selected explicit on Amazon, but whenever I changed the format to audio CD instead of download, it went back to clean version. So I got clean version, which ruins the art of the music, because that's not what they intended to make. Joey Gase, get your ass off my face. That rhymed because I'm such a boss. But yeah, I had to reorder the album, and whenever I went to refund the album, Amazon's like, we refunded your order, but you don't have to return the album. What the hell am I gonna do with the censored version of great music? That's garbage. I don't know. I mean, some of the songs, they aren't censored because they have nothing to censor, but still, it ruins the album in its entirety. But yeah, there's my Breaking Benjamin phobia rant and story. So yeah, I'm gonna get the actual copy of the explicit and default version of the album on March 7th, which is before this video even comes out. Any day now, guys, go ahead and head down pit road. The 3 car is having some kind of aneurysm on the outside of the track. Chastain just had to check up for JT Gilly. I'm not checking up for anybody, so you can go ahead and get yourself spun. Even though physics kind of dictates that doesn't even happen. You've still got 8 more laps to go, and these guys are not pitting. They should be pitting right now. It said 16 laps left, 8 laps left to fuel on me, which should be the same thing for everybody else. They should be pitting right freaking now. Otherwise, that just does not make sense. But that's basically the first half of the final stage complete. Stop driving up into me. You've got a bunch of room down there, stupid. You're making me grit my teeth. I don't like having to grit my teeth. I like winning races. I can't win races whenever you're making me grit my teeth. Oh my goodness. There's Darrell Wallace Jr. He did not finish the last race. He finished 8 laps down. And right whenever I saw that, well, I remember passing him and everybody had to check up for him, but just before that, that was whenever I just completely botched turn 3. And then Joey Gase pushed me off the track, which caused me to have a desire to just obliterate his existence. I keep passing people on the outside because they're leaving the inside closed. But now we have to pass on the inside because they're side by side right here. And you can see how worn their tires are because they're hitting the brakes so hard going through the corners. Michael Annette, he just hit the brakes hard way up on the outside. I'm just going to run the outside right here because they're on the inside. There's Justin Allgaier in 17th. Here we go. I got people heading down pit road. What the fuck, Almirola? That is not necessary. You can always just act like it exists. This is not Gran Turismo. Oh my goodness. This is scary. They're going to cause a caution by fucking me. Please, just fuck yourself if anything. I would really appreciate that. Don't hit me. I don't like being hit. I'm too young for this. I don't know. I'm not even young. I'm almost 20. And I say I'm 20, but I'm driving the 60 car, and this 60 car is getting bashed around. Wow, Daniel Suarez is, I don't know, maybe he's out of gas or what, but there went everybody down pit road. We are in 2nd place, and I think we have just 1 car who has not headed down pit road. Who is that? Is that, so many of the cars are pitting. We've got 5 laps left. I want tires at this restart. I don't know what I'm doing right here. We're going to get 1 can of fuel. We're going to get 2 tires. We get half a can of fuel because I really don't need that much fuel. What the hell are they parked on the apron for? Okay, so we're 18th. We have a few laps left. We're on the outside. That's sad. What the hell happened to Chastain's ass? His ass. It's busted. Who you calling busted, Buster? I don't know. That was news for me. I don't know. Everybody was just parked on the apron of pit road. I see Michael Annette behind me, and his front end is, golly, he's got a bloody nose. He's got a bloody everything. I'm trying to get to the inside. I was passing cars on the outside, but they run me up the track whenever I'm on the outside, so I just don't know what I want to do right now. They're checking up so much for turn 3 and 4. You are running me up the track right now, aren't you? Oh my God! Stupid fucking 74 car! And there goes all the positions that I had. They run you up the track, and they slow down so much in the corners that you're forced to drive underneath them if it's a 3-wide situation. So they're just... They said we had 5 laps left, and we're already on the last lap of the restart. We're supposed to have 5 laps, not 2 laps. I'm going to finish worse in this race than I did at Dover. My car won't turn. It's a racetrack. You turn car. All those people just parking their cars in the apron to make sure I don't finish well in this race. We finished 23rd. At least we got that position at the finish line, but Eric Jones won a stage, and he finished in 39th, a lap down. Daniel Hemrick won. Daniel Hemrick was below the cut line. I finished horribly. I swear, I just did not make the playoffs just now. I just did not make the playoffs. I just got knocked out, didn't I? Let me see. Next weekend, we are going to Kansas Speedway for the Kansas Lottery 300, which is going to be race 30 of 33, which is going to be the first race of the final 4 races of the season in which we are no longer allowed to compete for the championship. I just got my chances of winning this championship rigged away from me. They decided not to pit after stage 2. I did, because I didn't want to have to take a second pit stop, and then they threw out a caution, which forced me to take a pit stop so I can get some tires. And yeah, here are the standings. The settings. That's as hard as it gets right there. Of course, I don't think that has anything to do with the fact that I just lost my championship hopes completely. And also next weekend, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to Texas, so yeah, none of this means anything. I can't win the championship now. It's all over. I think I should say that it's worse with the Truck Series, because in the Xfinity Series, I already know that I can win the championship. In the Truck Series, my hopes were taken away within the last 5 minutes of that championship. This, at least they just killed it early, so I could just relax and just go for some racing for the next couple of weeks. Time to move on to the Cup Series with Kyle Larson. That should be something you guys are going to look forward to. It's going to be in the 2017 package, not the 2018, because that's going to be done in NASCAR Heat 3 whenever that comes out, of course. See you next time. That's that. And excessively depressing episode. Over.